So if you haven't come across me before, my name is Susan and I do all things fashion on this Susan's Sweet Life, although I'm branching out and doing other things because I've got more time on my hands. But today's haul is from PEACOCKS. I'm a size 22 and 5'4" tall and I'm getting my legs out. I'm not saying that I am adverse to wearing a pair of shorts. My legs, 58, I've been overweight all my life. They are not the best legs. I get a few compliments if you see them from the sort of knee down, but my thighs, believe me, they are wobbly, they're cellulite, they are everything. And sorry, Ellen from Germany, I'm not putting myself down, I'm just being a realist here. So I have ordered 4 different styles of jeans. 2 are denim, one in a darker colour because I didn't know if that was going to be more flattering than a lightweight colour, and they're also different cuts. And then I've ordered some more floaty ones, again in a plain linen sort of colour and one in a pattern. I want to see what is more flattering. Does a patterned pair of shorts give you more camouflage, or am I better keeping it simple with a plain colour? Different shorts, let's see which ones fit and suit me the best, if any. And to try on all the different shorts, I've picked up 2 identical shirts, one in this bright pink colour, the other one in a neutral white. This one I picked up in a size 22, this one a size 24. They were both £18. So that's everything in this haul today. 4 pairs of shorts, 2 different shirts. Is this video ever going to get shown? I'm not sure. Let's see how bad I look in these shorts. No, positivity. Let's see how fabulous I look in these shorts. I think the positivity worked because I feel so light and comfortable in these shorts. And I should have stuck with the size 22. I'm not sure how that size 24 is going to be too big for me. I'll talk about the shirt first. I like it. I like the little detail on this sort of little grown-on sleeve there. I like the loose weightness of this collar. Little buttons. Probably does hit me at the wrong point here. Probably would have preferred maybe just like a little gentle scoop or something. But luckily, we'll go on to the shorts in a moment. They're not tight fitting. I don't feel too exposed if I had something that was tighter on. So yes, I quite like the top. I mean, it scoops up here and is longer at the back. Why do they think we want to hide our bottoms? It's this that I want to camouflage, not necessarily my bottom. It is in a beautiful sort of cheeseclothy type fabric, and you can see how it is that crinkle effect. No ironing, although what I do find is quite often you wash these things and it makes them sort of shrink in, and you end up ironing them so they get back to their full size. I'm not sure it's a keeper though. It just looks a little bit too, yeah, like a school shirt, certainly in this white colour, and it does actually sort of do up to the collar there. So I'm not sure. Now that one's incredibly tight though. I couldn't get that button in. That's not designed to actually do up. So it's a little bit school shirty, and in this white colour, a little bit insipid, I think. Feels good, fits good, but I don't think it's a keeper, certainly not for £18 anyway. You're here for the shorts, aren't you? Now, there is a tie here that does, let me try and tuck this down a little bit, there you go. There is a tie here that does tighten. I hate these because you tie it up and then they're just wangling around. So I invariably do a little cross and then tuck it in. Nannyjeano, I know you do the same thing because I saw you trying on some shorts and I thought, yes, that's exactly what I do. please go over and show some love to Nannyjeano. She is so close to 1,000 subscribers and I know she would love your support. So I'll put her link to her channel in the description below. She is a lovely supporter on here and I would love to share some love back to her. Jean, you've got this. Just keep going, darling. Right. So, the shorts. What can I say? I'll tell you what, I'm going to see, just to keep it out of my way, I'm going to undo a couple of these buttons and tie it in a knot. Is that going to work? It does. For the process of being able to keep it out the way to show you the shorts anyway. I'm not sure I would generally do that, but to show you the shorts, definitely. So, for elasticated waistband, I feel I have sort of stretched it to its maximum, but they don't feel too tight. Pockets, quite often, this is designed not to meet here, so I don't feel it's gaping. It's designed on a curve there, so I don't feel it's gaping, so that is all instantly a better pocket for me. Does glide over the front. You can see my visible panty line there. I obviously need to do something about that, and I know good foundations make the clothes, but just as it's difficult to find clothes to fit you, I find it incredibly hard to find foundation products that suit and fit me too. Bravissimo, do not go up to my back size. Okay, right. Slightly baggy on the bottom here. And I feel it sort of takes these very pale lemon, sort of almost cream coloured shorts from a nice pair of shorts to, oh, I don't know, just too big and baggy, a bit like an army short, you know, ain't half hot mum type thing. Like the pockets, and maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, maybe I should just compromise because it's skimming over the tummy there and going down. They're hitting me just above the knee, and you can see the problem I have with my knees. They're sort of arthritic and they're swollen, and I've got bulges on them, cellulite and what have you. So they're probably cut just at the wrong length for me. So something slightly shorter and maybe my leg will go sort of extend. But for me, I'm sorry, I don't think these are the shorts for me. Price on the screen, because I've forgotten to look at the label, but size 22 fits really nicely. I'm just not convinced about the length. Having the same top on, but these shorts, as soon as I put them on, they just feel so much nicer. They're floaty in a sort of like a viscose fabric. Again, sort of like that texture. I don't know if it's because they're a darker colour, because there's a pattern. I just prefer these a lot better. And they're hanging nicer. They feel more floaty. They feel more comfortable, less structured. I don't feel just that sort of yellow square that I did with that first linen pair. Nice and loose fitting across the bottom. Plenty of airflow, shall we say. They don't come too tight on the crotch area. And can you see what I mean about them hitting me at a slightly more flattering point, just above those flabby, inflamed knees? Did you see my Matalan haul? A lot of people, when I tried that pair of shorts on, couldn't see the issue. Honestly, go back if you have to. Concentrate on the nether regions and you will see how the pattern matched up quite inappropriately. And I'm just checking my background. I am so pleased to have given you so many belly laughs over the inappropriate balloons, or shall I say the angle that the inappropriate balloons were strategically placed in my recent, what haul was it? Oh, for goodness sake. Shein haul. Oh, if you want to giggle, go back, watch my Shein haul and look at the balloons in the background. Go to my community post and you'll see what they actually look like. You are a naughty lot, aren't you? You will certainly take after me with that dirty mind. And I didn't see it at all until it was pointed out to me. But apologies for those balloons if you were offended, or if, like me, you could see the funny side. Back to these shorts. Size 22. Got absolutely tons of room in these. And this faux tie here, that's nicer. Got little silver beads there on the end. Does tighten it up just a little bit. Again, I've got that issue. What do I do? And these are actually super long. There. I think I would tempted to do something like that because the beads might be a little bit uncomfortable if I was to tuck them in. These pockets are beautiful. Very nice. Just maybe slip your room key in there when you're going up to the all-inclusive bar to get another drink. I'm loving these shorts. Now, I've just got to look in the mirror. Yeah. The length, it's above my knee. It's not creating a line across it. Maybe it's because they're in a darker colour. Maybe it's because they're in a small pattern. Is still matched up beautifully, but without any of that inappropriateness or anything that's going to draw your attention to regions that you really don't want people's eye being drawn to. Loving these shorts. Again, price on the screen. When am I going to remember to look at the price tag before I put them on? So I think these could be a keeper. A nice green little t-shirt. I'm loving these shorts. The same shirt as the white one, but this time in a pink, and I love it so much more in this pink. This is a size 24. Doesn't feel exceedingly bigger, I must admit, for considering it is a size up. Although maybe you can see the difference. I need to look at the screen when I'm editing to decide for myself. Certainly, sort of, I suppose the sleeves are a little bit longer, but it doesn't look quite so boring and insipid in this brighter sort of raspberry pink, does it? So, yes, definitely preferring the pink. Slightly longer, would you say? Because it's in that size up. Of course, still longer at the back. Yeah, I would say it's slightly longer. So I can see why this size 24 is a little bit bigger. But of course, we've seen the details of the shirt, how it buttons up and whatever. Let's do the same trick as we did with the white one so that you can see the shorts. The shorts are a size 22 again. Again, I forgot to look at the price. Price is on the screen. It just makes more work for me. I will be brutally honest, having to put titles in to tell you the price. I'm sure they call these cycle denim shorts. You can see how they are long line. They hit me at the knee. I was hoping in this dark colour they would be more flattering than a light colour. Is it me? Am I fooling myself? Because I'm trying to look in the mirror and I want you to see. I want you to tell me. Am I fooling myself? Did the green shorts in that flowy style just look better than these? Now, I must admit, a size 22, they're quite a generous fit. Are they slightly too big for me? I would probably hazard a guess they are. Though a size 20, no doubt, would just be too tight across the tummy. So many ladies will put this style of jean on thinking, I've covered everything. It's just a short version of my jeans. I feel comfortable in my jeans. I'm just going to wear a short version of my jeans. And I don't think it's doing me any favours. Definitely not. Although, you know, that dreaded thigh chub rub thing issue that we have, particularly in the summer, is alleviated if you are wearing a longer pair of shorts like this. That turn up on the bottom, is it sewn? No, it's not sewn, so you can actually turn it down. Oh my goodness me, I don't know if that's better or not. Obviously they are designed to be folded up. A little bit of distressing, the tiger stripes across here. I'm trying to look in the mirror and see the details because I can't see in the viewfinder, and some sort of fading there. Slightly too big for me on the thigh, which is what's telling me that they just feel too big. And I do not think the style of these are doing me any favours at all. No, I'm afraid, although this style used to be my go-to, I think I've moved on and I do prefer the more flowy, sort of loose, dare I say it, shorter style. But these are not for me. Last pair of denim shorts, and these are even worse fail than the others, and I was hoping to sort of show you how a shorter pair of jeans just looks better. So many things wrong with these shorts. Slightly too short for me. I don't want to go into Daisy Duke sort of territory and have them so cropped that you can see my bum cheeks, and a 58-year-old bottom bum cheeks do extend quite low. These, they're just cut a little bit too high for me, and I don't know what it is. They seem to be sort of going up. Maybe I'm pulling up the fabric or something. I just feel like my cellulite and my wobbly bits are just too exposed in these shorts anyway. I also don't like this distressing here. It just draws my eye to this area, and of course this is the area that I don't want on show. Again in a size 22, but these are stretchy. And because they are so super stretchy, what have they done? They've stretched around me and then back into me. So I feel that my tummy line is so much more exposed because of it. And you can see that distressing from the side. I've realised the labels are on the outside, so I probably could have told you the price. These are £15. The last denim was 16, I think. But these are not for me. They probably fit a little bit better on that thigh, but I'd still say they're verging on being a little bit over generous for me, but I'm not getting the benefit of that because of this super stretchy fabric. Though I will say, you know, you would be able to get down on the beach and do the sand castles with the kids in these, no problem at all. They are so comfortable. I just don't feel comfortable in them because of the way that it's stretched back. Maybe if I was wearing, no, see, that just makes it look worse, doesn't it? Cuts me right across the belly and you can still see it protruding underneath. You'd need a very long top indeed, and then probably as long as the shorts, let's be honest. No, these are not for me. These are not the shorts for me, unfortunately. So I have found the shorts that I am happy with. A pattern in a looser fabric and a darker colour. Definitely these are my favourite out of the 4 pairs that I have shown today. Don't totally disregard shorts that they're not for you. Just have a play around with the different styles as I have. You are sure to come up with a style that you feel comfortable in, and that is the most important thing. If you don't feel comfortable in something, you're not going to reach for it. But let me tell you, in this loose fitting fabric, I felt covered, I felt protected, I felt loose, I felt light, airy. So I hope you have enjoyed this sort of my exploration into what shorts should I be wearing this summer. Go on, push yourself out that comfort zone and get some shorts too, even if you just wear them in the back garden or around the house where nobody's going to see you. I'm going to be proudly wearing these, strutting my stuff around Mallorca. Thank you so much for watching. Come back, watch me again. Push that subscribe button, thumbs up, comment in the description. See you soon.